Hi, friends. It's Terry Stewart, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, located in Central Maryland in the U.S. Welcome to the January 2024 bundle bonus. We're launching a new bundle every week. This week, we're featuring the Bee My Valentine bundle, and I'm really excited to share my project with you. So, this is our new mini catalog. It runs from January to April 2024. The bundle we're featuring this week is the Be Mine, and this bundle actually comes in a suite. And the suite has DSP, it has the punch bundle, some ribbon, and these really cute adhesive square pillow boxes. And if you turn the page, so this is page 8 and 9 in the mini. And then on page 10, you can get a close-up of the bundle, and this is what I'm featuring today, the stamp set and the coordinating bundle. It's just so cute, so cute. So the Be My Valentine stamp set, not only for Valentine's, you make my heart buzz, I love you no matter what, you're sweet as honey, and you'll always be. Now there's a B for me, and B, get it, buzz, and bee bodies, some flowers, some wings, hearts, honeycomb. It just has a lot going on. And these cute little faces, look at that, those thinking cute. And here is the coordinating punch, which this does the bee body, the wings, and the little antennas, but then you also have these little hearts and a word bubble. So my project is this treat box, and I have stamped all the way around it. I have cut out some of the paper, the DSP. I used a little bee body to be a word bubble, and then I've stamped on the side of it. This is a Valentine treat, and you can pop it open, and there are some treats inside. It's some little chocolates. So let me show you what this is all about. So here are these treat boxes, and they're food safe. So if you wanted to put a cookie or something else in them, the square pillow boxes, and you get 10 of them in the package. They come with adhesive, so they're self-adhesive. You don't have to use any of your own adhesive. And I'm going to move some things away out of my way. And to make my treat box, I'm going to use a piece of that Be My Valentine DSP. I have a scrap of sweet sorbet and a scrap of petal pink, and then my treat box. So I'm using this little trail, buzzy trail, on the 3 sides of the box. And you can see that the trail is kind of long. And so what I did was I stamped it and then I moved it. And because it's photopolymer, I can look through and line up and get my trail to continue, even though it's a shorter stamp. So that's what I'm going to do. But first, let's do some die cutting. Now I am using the Stylish Shapes dies, and I'm using the second largest and the third largest dies. The largest shape is going to be my sweet sorbet circle. And then my smaller shape, I'm going to lay it on my DSP and cut my DSP. So let me go to my die cutting and emboss machine, and I'll be right back. And here I am with my sweet sorbet circle and my layer of DSP. So I'm going to set those aside over here. And let's do some stamping. So these boxes, this adhesive side is up, and this is the front of the box is everything that will be exposed. Now, this box, these adhesive will be on the bottom. So then this becomes the top, and that's kind of how you're going to orient yourself. At least that's how I oriented myself. So this is the notch that I want to be down, similar to this, so that when you open it, you're pulling that side, you're lifting that up. And so everything I'm going to stamp on here is going to be with that. So this is with the notch is the side that is facing me. These are the sides with the fuzzy little trails. So before I stamp my fuzzy little trail, I'm going to use Memento ink. And I'm going to stamp this Happy Valentine's Day. Now this does come from the Be My Valentine bundle. And I'm going to stamp that right here on the front. And then I'm going to set my Memento ink aside and bring in my sweet sorbet. And with that, in this cute little three hearts, I'm going to put 3 little hearts here and 3 little hearts on this side. Cute. And while I have this ink out, I'm going to also stamp on my petal pink, and with the Be Mine, and I'm going to do this with Memento right here in the middle. And I'm going to bring back these 3 little hearts. I'm going to take out the Memento because if I have an ink pad open, somehow or another, I always seem to get the wrong thing in that. Before I go much further, let's cut that out. So this punch has a bigger heart, a smaller heart, and this is the bee body, but it also turns into a word window. So, and I want my pointy end to go towards my bee. And so my bee is on the left. So my pointy end has to be on the left. Get this into there. And I'm going to center it. And that looks about right. And then we're ready for the hearts. A couple up here. And a couple on the bottom. Now, ready to move on to our Memento and do the stamping on our box. So, again, this circle here, these 2 are the adhesive panels, so they're kind of going on the bottom. This is the top of the box and the sides. And this is where I'm going to put my fuzzy little trails. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper. So when my grid paper gets a little messy, maybe on the bottom part, or I cut it and use this as my scrap paper. And I'm using this because I know this fuzzy little trail is going to go off the sides of the box. And I did find this is a food safe box, so it is a little slippery. And so when you put your stamp down, you do want to be careful to lift it straight up so you're not smearing it. And this is where I'm going to line up my stamp so I don't get it anywhere else on my box. So the photopolymer, I can look right through it and stamp. And then let's straight up. And then it's going to come around to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. Ink this up. And I think he's going to buzz right like that. 2, 3. And use my scrap paper again. I'm kind of following the crease of the score line on the box to cover up with my scrap paper. Oop, I think I might have smeared this one. We'll see. Not too bad. And then our last fuzzy little trail. Flying trail. What they call those contrails when that's an airplane? I don't know. Do bees leave contrails? Inquiring minds want to know, right? And then cover that up right along the score line over here. Use my photopolymer stamp so I can see where the placement's going to be. And right about there. Hold it for 3 seconds. There we go. Now we are done stamping, and we can assemble our box. And to do that, kind of just going to go along these score lines and press them along the score lines. I'm just folding. And then when you get to the points, give them a little pinch. And I'm going to make sure my ink is dry on the fan a little bit. I don't want to smudge it. Like I said, this has a coating on it because it is food safe. This one is going to fold. Then this side. Push from the bottom to help guide it on that score line. Let's just work our way around. And now this is the final score line. So these adhesive pieces get folded up, and then the covers are removed. And the box goes together like this. So and this will go in, and this one will come down. So now we need to do our adhesive nails. And these are super sticky. So I have tried to do them together and have not had success. So I recommend doing one side at a time. There we go. And then the second adhesive panel comes off very easily. And tuck that down along the score line on the outside piece, and then fold your box up and press down, and then it's adhered. And you put your hand in and press from both sides, but it's super sticky. It's going to hold. Okay, so now our pillow box is made. and we can assemble the rest of it. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back side of my DSP. And then just center it on my layering circle. I guess I should say my bigger stylish shape. That's done. We're going to put some dimensionals behind here. So my dimensionals. 1, I think 2 should be enough. There, and we are done with the glue. Now I'm going to bring in my sweet sorbet. This is part of that sweet, and this goes, so you open the box on the right hand side. The ribbon's going to go top and bottom on this side. So I'm just going to wrap it around and then do a knot. I do my right over left and left over right. And I usually tie off the spool of ribbon just so I don't waste it. Because if I try to cut it, I either cut it way too long or way too short. So this just works for me. There's my knot. Snip this off and I'll come back and trim it once I have my front completed. And let me just slide this so it's in the middle of that pillowbox. And I'm going to angle my bee a little bit to the right or up so he's kind of floating off the air. And then I'm going to put my dimensionals down. So some, actually, yeah, I was thinking maybe I wanted to use a different adhesive, but I'm just going to use this liquid glue and have the bee kind of facing to, as he's taking off, as he's going to off inflate. And now for the Be Mine, put that over here. And the last, I'm going to trim this ribbon, give it some short little tails. And there you have the completed treat box, pillow treat, square pillow treat box. And I think anybody would love to have this. You can put maybe some candy, homemade candy in there. It is food safe. So whatever you want to fill it with, I'm sure the recipient will love it. Thank you so much for joining me for this bundle bonus. If you have any questions, please reach out. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified the next time I go live with another fun project. And until then, remember, stamping is fun. Bye.